Forgot to write a recap because I'm on top of my life right now. 100%. So last week, y'all, confronted Rhea, the demoness who has been tracking Blizzard and Tommy for some time due to their involvement in the whole rescuing the goddess Ioun thing. During the battle, it was basically like cut really short because Tommy pulled out a grenade and it turned out to be an actual fire grenade and not the smoke bomb, and it like blew up all the bullywogs and like 95% of the bad guys. So that was over pretty quick. Rhea ran away. You guys managed to capture a cultist and convince him to tell you of the location of their base, which was the island of Bruchar, just off of the coast of Vilfea, just outside kind of like the Bering Land Forest outside of Glaceron, which is all things on the map that I didn't actually update to give to you guys, because again, on top of my life right now. Woo. Okay.
Sounds right.
Yep. So after that, you guys decided you were going to sneak on one of the ships that the cultists take to the island, in the kind of old dock area of a small town called Heath Lodge, that is a shipping town on the coast of Ivela that kind of it controls all of the traffic via ships in and out of, or between Ivela and Vilfea occurs kind of through that port. So you guys decided to try to get your hands on some robes of the cultists to try and disguise yourselves. You managed to find 2 of them at a relatively shady Goodwill, where they apparently get a bunch of their clothing from Mortician, who happened to have 2 cloaks available. And then you guys spotted a cultist that was following you. And you managed to take him out and take his cloak as well. So you guys now have enough cloaks for yourselves, Ferdy, and Ioun. Oh god, sorry, Peso just moved really weird, and that was startling. And that's kind of where we are now. I guess we're gonna start out per usual, introducing ourselves, because I'm trying to be professional now. So, let's do Christine. You want to start us off? Yeah, with introductions.
Are you doing this every week? Because then I should maybe write one down so that I remember what to say.
You can say whatever you want. It can be different every week if you want. Just kind of tell us who you are and who you're playing.
I'm Christine, and I play Roki, who is a tiefling sorcerer with wild magic, though we frequently forget about the wild magic part. We're working on it.
Even last time, when we said we wouldn't.
I have a sticky note.
Hey, we have a sticky note. She usually ends up burning things with fire, into the fire. That's pretty on brand. That's all I got.
Okay. Kobe.
I play Thomason. They are a young high elf who was given a grenade. So, you know, they remember the things in their pockets.
Technically 2 grenades. One just happens to be a smoke grenade.
I mean, you still gave it to me. So.
That's valid. I should remember not to give teenagers grenades.
Yeah, it's probably not the best move.
Mm-hmm. So who are you?
Who's fine?
Sir.
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Obligatory male.
Well, I'm Blizzard Claw. Nice little tabaxi. It's a snow leopard. If you look, yeah, I'm pointing the right direction right there. That's me. Yeah, see, I know how to use the stream to my advantage. I'm a ranger. I shoot lots of arrows sometimes, or sometimes I'm punchy. I'm now also part artificer, so I got some cool magics now. My recent fun thing I like to do is to just drop things and use the spell catapult, because that's kind of fun. Because that's also a lot of damage, and it's kind of cool. Just you drop a dagger, and then all of a sudden it's catapulting through the air.
Yeah. No, that's pretty damn rad. It's pretty damn rad because instead of just throwing the dagger with your hands, it's much more fun to set it somewhere and then launch it.
Well, yeah, because I don't have to move. I just launch it.
You don't have to set off the catapult?
Well, I do, but it's a spell, so I don't have to muscularly do it. I can just.
I see. Okay.
It's just somatic. I just say something and just. Boom.
Yeah.
I want to say it's more like he's like a boom kind of noise when he launches it. That's the command. Even though there's probably a. I never really said anything. So.
It doesn't have to be the same as what the book says. You can make it up. It's yours.
I like the book.
It's yours. Books are lame.
I'm a book follower.
Break the rules. Be a rule breaker. I don't know. I'm trying too hard right now.
Yeah, you are. You're not looking cool.
I am trying so.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys, we're just gonna pick up exactly where we left off. So you guys, did you guys leave that cultist alive, or did you kill this one?
He was alive.
Okay.
I thought we nearly killed him.
You did.
Well, but
you nearly killed
he
him.
wanted to watch us fail, so I think we let him live.
That's right. You just took all his clothes and his coin and left him there.
Yeah, everything that matters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His dignity, really.
Okay. So you guys have, I think, 3 coins now and 5 cloaks.
2 from the dead, 2 from the goodwill, 1 from this guy. Yeah.
Yep. So, what you wanna do? This is yours.
I'm gonna flip a coin.
I'm throwing it to you. You're gonna flip a coin. What did I say was on the coins? Tree and a fudge. This was a long time ago.
It was a week ago.
No,
I have it.
I described the coin forever ago. That was from the first cultist, before our month
I got
break.
it somewhere.
Kobe's
A leaf
got
with
me.
the sun.
That's right, a leaf and a sun. So leaf or sun?
It landed on leaf.
Okay.
I just rolled a die.
Okay.
And I figured that out.
What does this mean to you?
Everything. It'll become clear eventually.
Roki, you look suspicious.
I don't understand.
What'd you say?
Is that I don't understand.
This fucking fortune cookie. This goddamn fortune cookie has no fucking fortune in it.
Oh, well then it's just a cookie now, so that's a
I
ripoff.
just fucking broke this goddamn cookie and there's nothing in it.
What's even the
Ridiculous.
point? What's
God
even the
damn.
point? Cheat
Fucking
motherfuckers.
Asian. Fucking
Lame.
Asian.
Hey! Don't be racist on stream.
Fucking Chinese people.
Oh my god. I had Chinese
Says the Chinese.
Great.
Says the Chinese person born in China.
Hey.
Okay.
Okay.
So I just
So we can
realized.
get on a boat?
Yeah, we can get on a boat, but I just realized with my magical tinkering, I can make a small object emit an odor or nonverbal sound. So I can make this coin smell like a fart.
Interesting.
And it's smellable for 10 feet away from me. So we could keep the cultists away is what I'm trying to get at.
It's a solid skill.
Isn't that a smart idea?
Lizard is the only male in this group.
You're not wrong.
Okay.
Or I can make it make a sound. Wait, I can make one coin sound like it's farting, and then the other one smell like it's farting.
Okay, wait, what are we trying to decide?
I'm trying to figure out how we're gonna get on this boat without getting detected.
Oh, we're trying to get on a boat without being detected. Don't I have an invisibility something?
Oh
Don't
yeah.
What is your... You have good charisma, don't you?
Yes.
Well, we're gonna have to do, like, deception to get on.
Deception to get on, and I have invisibility. A creature
You...
becomes invisible until the spell ends.
I don't even know if we need invisibility, because you have that stupid collar.
Oh yeah. As well as
Okay.
That
disguise
makes you look
self.
like a real lumpy human. Yeah.
So
And
we
I
can
could probably...
count if
I
we're-
could probably get by being, like, a high elf.
Okay.
All right. And I got charisma coming out my pores, so let's just do this.
Because
Let's
we
just
have, like...
working.
Wait. I can.
I don't know, I can't hear anything she
Um,
said something earlier and I heard nothing.
I haven't said anything in a bit. I was just kind of letting you guys decide what you were gonna do. But at this point, Ferdy kind of raises his hand.
Yes, Ferdy.
So, oh god, it's been hold on. What do you want me to come with you? I feel like I might be a little bit conspicuous, maybe just a little bit conspicuous. So you want me to come with? Or like
Oh yeah, he's a dragonborn.
Yeah, that's true.
kind of large. I'm orange. I've got a goat. You know.
As I put on my collar and look like a lumpy human.
Does your disguise self make you look human?
It can, because it's a spell.
Can you put the collar? What happens if you put the collar on Ferdy?
Ooh. Well, there's a chance something bad could happen, as in the collar explodes. Do we want to accidentally hurt Ferdy?
Yeah, never mind.
I
Put
mean,
that risk to you.
I'm, yeah.
it's a risk I'm willing to take if you want me to. But I mean, obviously, I'd like to keep my head. Ideally.
We can make him invisible or leave him.
I don't trust Ferdy
Can the
being
goat
invisible.
become invisible as well?
It says any where is it?
Oh, I can
Anything the
just.
target is wearing or carrying.
I can hold him.
Can you carry a goat? Do we need the goat? Why are we bringing them?
You saw how...
Familiar, it kind of has to come.
Yeah, the goat is powerful.
The
Kind of
goat
like the
is-
mimic that I'm wearing and that we just constantly forget about.
Yep, we do forget about that.
it licks you as you say this. It's very excited to be acknowledged again.
Oh,
It's kind of like a cat.
a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
mean-
so if we invisible Fergie and Fergie carries the goat, and then I be charismatic, and Tommy is elfish, and then how's Blizzard getting on? Is he
He kind of looks like a human now, so maybe that'll give him a
He
bit.
can just walk on and no one will care.
It is
I hope so.
possible.
Yes.
Is this like a boat with a password or like just a boat?
Y'all don't fucking know. You haven't gone there and investigated.
I know we're gonna need
that.
coins.
Let's investigate this goddamn boat so that we know.
What? No.
Good
Let's
idea.
just do
I
it.
agree with Rookie.
Okay.
Investigate.
So, basically, the only information you guys have currently is that there is a dock to the northern part of the dock area. I guess. What is the? I was trying to think of a better word. Hi, Marissa.
Harbor.
Harbor. Yes, to the north part of the harbor, there's a dock that these cultists tend to frequent. That's all you know at this point.
Can I make myself invisible and go check that place out?
Sure. Yeah. Oh god. Hold on, this is gonna end bad.
I just
Sorry.
want to make
You were-
someone invisible.
You can turn invisible.
Okay, I'm gonna turn myself invisible and go walk over and
I
investigate.
know he's in your spot.
Smart.
Sorry, my sons are having a. Stuart's upset because Peso's on my lap and he can't be on my lap, so.
Feels dramatic. Or
Yeah,
sweet.
he's having a hard life right now. Okay, so you turn invisible. Are you just going, or did you tell people what you were doing?
I told people.
Okay. Because I was like, you just turn invisible and leave. Cool.
It's really
Wow.
good. I was deciding if the goat should come.
So you turn invisible and you make your way through the docks. As you kind of travel, you get this very strong smell of salt and fish at this harbor. There are ships of literally every shape and size because this is one of the two main ports in the world. The other one being located in Rimpool Bay, which you would have had a little bit of experience with in your travels. But you make your way to the northern part of the dock. As you go, the ships become shabbier looking, I think is the word. So like the middle part of the dock where you guys kind of initially started by where all like the shopping district is, we're all kind of big and extravagant and really nice. And as you keep heading north, it seems like this is like the cheap end of the dock where like the relatively less well-off people or maybe the less savory people park their ships. So roll me a perception check.
Perception. That makes me have to roll.
23.
Are you?
I'm not there.
23.
Wait, I'm not there.
Yeah, you're not there.
Yeah.
I was like,
Sorry,
how the
I was
fuck you
enraptured by your description that I was like, I'm there too.
Don't roll shit, Davis.
We're all
roll?
here.
Hold on. Where is my stats for this? Sorry. Doop, 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 doop. What did you roll? A 20?
23.
23? Okay. So you kind of sit there for a little bit, watching the docks, trying to see if you can like find any cultists, like anyone that looks similar to the people you've been dealing with lately. And it takes a little bit of waiting. Probably about 30 minutes go by, and then you see they aren't even wearing the full robes you guys are wearing. They're kind of they are wearing dark clothing, but it's more like pants and a top, almost like a gi, but not quite. Think Jedi robes. God damn it, I'm just going full Star Wars here. They're kind of like Jedi robes. And they're all black with that like black embroidery, so you're kind of getting the sense that maybe they're related. And so, yeah, that's what you see. And you see them head to basically, literally the northernmost dock.
Can I tell anything about how to get on the boat?
You would have to get closer.
I'd like to go closer.
Okay, give me a stealth.
I'm fully invisible.
Yes, you can make it with advantage, but like you still like make noise and stuff when you're invisible.
7.
Roll it again.
With advantage?
Yeah, you get one more.
Advantage.
Yeah, you have advantage. Obviously, you're
How do
invisible.
I do that?
Roll it again.
Roll
Roll
again.
the same, yeah. With your stealth modifiers and everything.
That's 16.
Okay.
That's a little better.
With the 6, hold on. Oh yeah, their passive perception is lower than that. So with a 16, you're able to sneak up pretty close, and you see at the end of like, so there's a boat. It's kind of rickety looking, parked on the dock. There is a ramp leading up to the boat. At the top of the ramp is standing a very tall, bulky figure, like with their arms crossed. And as these people approach, they flash their coin, and you can't quite hear what they're saying.
I knew.
But they say something, and then they're allowed onto the boat.
There's a password. Can I hear what the password is?
You heard the... Oh, okay, hold on. I haven't written...
It's that stupid saying that one asshole said before we left him to die. And I didn't fucking write it down.
That's on you. Sorry, it's in a different document, so I have to pull up.
Wait, I thought the saying that he said before he died was the saying that's on the coin.
What does
Is
it
it?
say on the coin?
I can read, so I can ask that. What does it say on the coin?
I'm looking it up. One
I can
second.
read, so I can ask that.
I love that you
Oh,
have to
yeah.
specify that.
Well, because I
Because
can't.
some of y'all can't read. It's cool. Da, 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 da.
Some of us, the one that actually
Sorry
takes
about
notes during the
this.
sessions,
Have
can't
it
read.
somewhere. I'm not
Is that right?
trying to remember. I literally was like, ah, yes, I'm gonna need to copy paste this into this because it's like
It
actually
has to do
important.
with the wild.
Yeah.
It does.
You're right.
There's something about letting the wilds roam the wild. And
Let the
free.
wild rule.
Yeah.
Y'all are so close.
Uh,
And I have.
Do I have to go back or
As civilization falls, the wild will rise.
nice? We just gotta repeat that nonsense.
You do notice that like, I guess give me a perception check. I shouldn't just be giving you this shit. This is D&D. We roll
I have
dice.
to be reasonable perception. 17.
17. Okay. You hear the ones who are approaching on the dock say the first half of the saying, and then the person that was like the bouncer is the word I'm gonna use. Says the second half back.
Got it. Okay. So I'm gonna go back to everybody then.
Okay.
Do I have to stealth to make sure I make it back?
Yes. Give me a stealth check with advantage since you're on the
Lord. Oh. Whew. My first one was a 3, so.
Get all those shitty rolls out now, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
With a 12, you are able to make it back without being discovered.
So I relay all that information to them. All of what I've learned. So I'm gonna say we only have one coin, right?
We got 3.
We have 3 coins. So we have to leave Fergie then, or make him invisible.
I think we'd also have to leave Ayun then too, right?
Yeah, unless Ayun can magically make things with magic.
Yeah. Does she have invisibility strip? Can she just do that herself?
That is a fucking good question. Let me pull up her stat.
Useful.
She probably has prestidigitation.
That would be helpful.
I'll see.
The hardest fucking word in the
Prestidigitation?
that
Presentation.
word.
She does have prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation.
It's a fucking hard word.
What's that do?
That can
Make things.
do an instantaneous harmless sensory effect.
She can make it look like she's got a coin.
Make symbols, or make a non-magical trinket, or an illusionary image.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, so she could make herself a coin. Are we all wearing dark enough clothes?
I got a robe.
I mean, y'all have the robes, so.
Or do
We
we
just
look
take
weird if we're wearing
it more seriously.
So I'm not making the
Taking it very
coin
serious.
part.
Okay, so we got our robes, we got our coins. Let's hike.
No.
No coin farts.
Yes.
Darn it. Can't waste one of my magical
Okay, I will
things.
make
Like,
Fergie
one
invisible.
really likes the coin fart idea.
I know. Thank you,
I'm
Fergie.
gonna
Ferdy.
make Fergie
Ferdy, you're the reason I want.
invisible. Pick up
the-
that goat, please, quick.
Of course, yes.
Hey, like wiggle my fingers and then tap your shoulder. Invisible.
Spurdy and cradling Eustace in his arms disappears from sight, but you can still kind of hear him just a little bit
Because he's huge.
because he's huge. Exactly.
And holding a goat.
And
Sometimes
holding
you just
a
hear.
Sorry, I gotta pull up all my stat blocks. Okay, so you guys make your way to the talk. Like, what's the order? How are we doing this? Who's in the lead? Who's doing what? Let's go.
I should probably lead since I was just there and I know where to walk. So we look like we know where we're going.
Yeah, Rocky's
Okay.
serious right now.
We follow the leader.
Who's next?
I'll go next.
I'm in the
Okay,
back.
Tommy next. Wizard's in the back.
Yep, Ayun and Ferdy. Well, and Ferdy in the middle.
Hey, Ferdy's not there. No one knows that.
Yes.
She's gonna blow our surprise.
All right.
Wizard just likes his space.
Walking up
Yep.
the ramp here.
Okay.
Real confident. Wearing robes.
And this bouncer just kind of. I'm literally just gonna use the word bouncer because that's the only word that's coming to my mind right
Guard.
Go bouncer.
now. And he has his like arms crossed, and he just looks down at you. It's like this big hulking half orc with like hair pulled back in a ponytail and huge tusks, and he looks down and he was like raises one eyebrow.
One sec. I received an important text message.
I thought this was just gonna be the longest stare off.
Okay, this is like a stare off.
I thought you forgot the phase.
So you guys
Okay.
just kind of stare at each other for a minute, and you just are like, do you just like raise your eyebrow back and are like,
Yes, I do. I just meet his exact position in
give me a intimidation check.
oh god. Old 11.
11.
That's bullshit. I have plus 8 intimidation.
Oh my god.
What's wrong with your dice, girl?
I don't know.
Well, I just rolled an 8, so so this hulking orc kind of like he lowers his eyebrow and just kind of looks at you with side eye a little bit. He gets this like magical sense from you. You can almost see the flames in your eyes as you stare him down.
You can almost see all the people you've burned.
Yeah, pretty much.
All of the atrocities you've committed.
So many. Short time.
Yeah, really, you've only played.
Yeah. I forget. Was I supposed to say the phrase first, or does he say it?
Yes, you say it first.
I say it first?
You start.
That makes more sense
Yeah.
now. Okay.
Which is why you two must have been staring at each other for a very long time.
Yeah, I say the phrase. Which I don't really remember.
As civilization falls.
As civilization falls,
The wilds will rise.
I flash my coin.
He's like, he just jerks his thumb.
I like do an intimidating little movement there and then walk
And he
out.
like kind of backs up a little bit, like.
Then Tommy. Much shorter.
I actually might be as tall as you.
No! Oh, you're further than
Yeah.
I do it without the long stare.
Okay, so you just
I'm
immediately
kind of
walk
making
up.
this face. I'm like staring at Roki, like, what the fuck was that? And then I just go like, as civilization falls.
Wilds will rise.
Okay, and then I'm looking at both of them like, what the fuck is wrong with you two?
And then, okay, so this is gonna be the big one, because Ayun is coming up next with Ferdy, kind of trailing. Okay, hold on. This is stealth. Okay, so you guys are able to hear just like a little bit of like rattling as he walks up the ship, but you don't think that you've been clocked yet. As Ayun comes up and is like, as civilization will rise. And then it's just like, kind of looks her up and down for a minute. Hold on.
Oh, she just said it wrong.
Oh, fuck, that's on me. That's
Oh,
on me.
okay.
That's not-
No.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
I was like, oh,
I was
fuck.
like, I swear to God, I can't read straight right now.
It's okay.
No, it's okay. I was just like, oh, shit.
Retcon. She said it correctly.
Okay.
But he does kind of look her up and down, and then he just kind of slowly nods and shakes his thumb for her to get on.
Uh-oh.
And Blizzard, it's all up to you, buddy.
As civilization falls.
What a deep voice.
Here's a
there
coin.
for a human.
You. I'm gonna have you give me a deception check. I'm just because I need it.
17.
Okay.
He's a
Okay.
real gross looking
He
human.
like
He-
literally he like cringes a little bit and is like wilds will rise and then he like gestures on, and as you like walk by you can hear him whisper, wow, they're really letting anybody in these days. Oh, we have standards.
Tommy turns around and goes, "You set the precedence when we were coming on."
Does anyone hear a goat?
My god. Yeah, Eustace bleats.
Coming from goat?
Eustace 100% bleats, and he's just like, the fuck was that? Who's got a goat on here?
You're a goat. The face is a goat.
Okay, that's really rude. And he just kind of like crosses his arms, and he's like, I think someone needs an attitude check.
Okay.
Are you mocking me? Are you mocking me?
Are you
right
mocking
now?
me? Can we get going?
I talk like this.
Like, look at this shit for intimidating him and y'all bickering.
Excuse
And then you were the one that called him out on his voice, so it was you're the one that started this problem.
Fair.
Slander. Just get on the fucking boat.
Sounds good.
I'm trying to be inconspicuous here.
And
This is
Irene's
my
just, like,
cultist voice.
head down. She just keeps pulling her hood over her face further and further as you guys make your way onto the boat. So you made it on.
There we go. It
there
was
are
easy.
literally cultists everywhere on this boat. There are different, and they're all kind of dressed differently too. So some of them are in kind of the like simple, like kind of like or Jedi-like robes. You do notice like a trend that those people seem to be like the bulkier, more like hard labor. So they're the ones, fixing the sails and getting things ready to leave the dock. Versus those in like the full robes, like what you guys are wearing. They seem to be like maybe more higher ranked. And then you do see one individual kind of at the top by. Hold on, I have boat parts. Hold on. At the bow of the boat, by the wheel.
Checks notes.
The wheel is someone in long black robes that actually have a crimson inner lining, and it seems like this may be the captain of the ship. So what are you guys trying to do to be like to fit in?
Cabins that we can like is it this like a passenger ship, or is this like a ship just with open cargo space?
Or like a ferry.
Milling
It is not quite like a ferry. It's more like an actual like schooner. I'm gonna just use all of the information I looked up
What the
because
fuck's a schooner?
it's like think like a small version of a pirate ship, kind of. So it's got like a crew.
It's not like bedrooms.
So
No, there's like crew quarters. There's a hold. There's
so
cabins.
it's smaller than a sloop.
So do we have
It
an
is.
individual
Smaller than a
room
sloop.
that we
Is this like
rent?
There is definitely rooms below. Like you can see people going down below. Is what I'm gonna say for now, because you're not down there, so you don't know yet.
Got
We
it.
should go try to rent a room so that we can wait out the voyage. We cannot
Yeah,
trust that Fergie will stay hidden convincingly for very long.
right. And also, it should be a pretty long float.
Right? How long is our float supposed to be?
What's our
Where are
float
we
time?
going?
Yeah, what's the
Y'all-
because it's the shape of the two like continents are kind of like this ish. It's like all the way here.
So it'll be
We're
on
going from. So like it's a pretty. I mean, granted, I don't know the actual scaling of the, but it's pretty much like what we did from Dirt Yard to that first place we stopped at. It's that looks like the lengthwise.
We should find a spot to bunker down, basically.
Oh, not Galatika, the other one.
Which other one?
When we went back to Ivela,
Oh, okay, yes.
it's like
The
that
wild.
length.
Delivered in wild.
Yeah. It looked a good length.
It is. It is a substantial length. Do you guys
good
like stop
flight,
and
like-
ask somebody, or are you just like,
No.
oh, we're just gonna wing it?
We're gonna wing it.
I don't think we should talk to cultists.
Yeah, you don't want to talk to Cultists.
You are cultists.
You want me, Tommy, with a -1 charisma and the brain of a 12-year-old to go do it?
Or me, Blizzard Claw, who's got a -1 to charisma and anxiety.
Well, I got a fuck ton of deception and persuasion and.
You are charismatic as fuck.
I was kind of made to lie and shit. I guess I could ask somebody.
Do you just like grab somebody? Do you look for anybody specific, or like?
I think I'm gonna have tell everyone else my plan that they should stay put for a second, and I'll go down and see what's down there, and see if I can find somebody to answer some questions.
Okay,
Fair.
seems
Don't
legit.
talk to anybody else.
Ayun just kind of like nods and goes and stands on the rail, and you guys can hear just soft bleeding from next to her. But it doesn't seem to be out of place, as there do actually seem to be some other goats on the ship. As you know, they are. Sorry, Pace is doing weird shit again, and he keeps distracting me.
Sacrificial goat.
No.
You don't know.
Don't tell Eustace.
You don't know.
Yeah, don't listen to
Could
you.
be.
Are
my
we
God.
judging cults? Are we just judging cults for what we think a cult would do with a goat?
I am a little
Yeah.
bit.
'Cause
Don't
remember, most
stereotype
cults are
cults.
Christian.
They do.
would
Christianity
instead
doesn't exist in
sacrifice-
this world. I deleted
would
it. I deleted
sacrifice
Christianity. Sorry
Are
to
there
your
any
religious folks.
Little lambs.
They're any small.
Are there
Sorry.
ewes?
Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can angle this so y'all can see what Pace is doing right now, because he's real fucking cute. Oh, god damn it.
Oh, kitty.
Oh.
Can't see.
He was just sucking on his toes.
What a weird thing.
He's so weird. Sorry. Got distracted. He's
Okay,
so
I'm gonna go
cute.
downstairs.
Okay, so you head below decks into the hold. You see just a couple people down here. It seems like this is kind of like the interim space where people can gather. There's some there's like actual like couches and shit in here. Like it seems like kind of almost like a lounge area. There is like a bar to the one side, and people are getting drinks, and there's just kind of mingling going on.
What they smoking?
Oh yeah, no, there are definitely cigars going for sure. No drugs though.
I'm gonna beeline it to that bar.
Okay. So you head up to the bar, and the bartender is like this slim Earth Genasi female who just kind of looks at me and is like, what can I get for you?
What do you have?
Literally, pretty much
Is this a regular
Whatever you-
bar?
this is a straight up bar, hun.
Like normal world? Or are they weird drinks?
Oh yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Normal.
I would like a rum and coke then.
Oh, I can definitely make that happen. And she starts preparing your drink and slides it on over to you.
Excellent. Who else is at the bar with me?
There are a couple other guests kind of like leaning up. There's one everybody in here too also seems to be wearing the same kind of robes as you. It seems like those that were in like the more like Jedi robe-ish, like seem to be obviously like more of like the workers, lower level kind of grunt workers. Whereas these seem to be the upper level people, so that's kind of who you're mingling with. So there is a relatively short and round for an elf. High elf standing next to you and gesturing at the bartender quite like lavishly, and then a very like secretive looking creature. You can't even really see what they look like. They have their hood pulled up like really far over their face, so you can't quite see what they look like, and they're just like sitting at the bar, like arms crossed.
Interesting.
No drink in front of them either.
I'm gonna slide up next to that character.
Okay.
Ask if I can buy him a drink.
Okay. They the like hood turns to you and you just hear, I don't drink. It is against my principles.
You're sitting at a bar.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Can I get you some water?
And you still can't see a face, but like the head tilts for a second and is like, that would be acceptable.
One water for this guy.
She's like, okay. She seems to be hired on, like maybe not necessarily like a super like devout member of this cult, maybe just kind of like I needed a job that seemed legit kind of person, and so she like slides the water over and is like, okay, and then she goes back to the short, chunky little high elf who's just like yelling about needing all of the things, and there's not the peanuts aren't salty enough, and blah blah blah.
Fair.
So.
Okay, I'm gonna ask the hood if they know how long this voyage is gonna be.
I see. It's your first time to the island, huh? When were you recruited?
Yes, it is the first time. Pretty recent recruit. Probably like two and a half weeks, I'd have to say. It's real fresh. Haven't done much. First voyage.
Who recruited you?
You wouldn't know.
Roll me a deception.
Is that the name that you're giving? You wouldn't know him?
Get a nat 20, and that's the guy. That's the name of the person.
What'd you get?
4.
24?
My deception is great.
So he's like, or the voice, I should say. The voice is just like, there are a lot of members of this organization. You are correct. I may not know of whom you speak.
Who are you?
Who am I? That is a very good question.
Oh God.
This is something many people spend years trying to figure out. I have yet
This type
fully
of
figure
guy.
out who in fact I am. But if you must label me, my name is Dane.
Ooh. And what are you, Dane? Is that rude to ask?
That is a little rude, yes. A little rude to ask.
Sorry, I'm a little tipsy.
And he
I
like
haven't drinking hardly anything.
kind of yeah, he kind of tilts his hood back a little bit, and you see this like it is a tiefling form, kind of, but it seems like parts of flesh ain't there that are supposed to be there. Like you could see like a chunk of jawbone like as he talks. And he kind of slides his hood back up.
And I'm like, yay! And I point to my horns.
Hey!
My
Yes.
people!
The body I in fact inhabit did happen to once be a tiefling.
Oh.
Are you alive? Is that rude?
Is anyone alive? Is anyone truly alive?
I made a mistake. Alright, buddy, it's been good talking to you.
Oh, I never answered your question. The voyage.
Oh, yeah. I forgot because
How-
you're so boring.
I didn't say that!
I do not say that. That was in my head.
And that's like under your breath.
Right?
The voyage. It is. And he kind of like looks up. About 8 hours long.
Got it. And so, do we just what do they expect the passengers to do for those 8 hours? Do we have rooms? Do you know your way around this place?
They kind of look you up and down and they're like, there are rooms for those like you. Yes.
How do I find those?
And he just lifts his arm, slowly points, and on the other side of the room there is a giant sign that says, rooms for rent. And there's like a little key card.
Well, my buddy
like
Dane, you've been super helpful. Appreciate it. Great talking to you. Enjoy that water. It's on the house. Gonna go.
Thank you.
Water's free anyway.
And he like pours it into his mouth, and you see a little bit dribble out this.
Aw.
Poor guy.
It's all burned up.
I think this is the most riveting conversation I've had in a long time. And then he just like 1,000-yard stare.
I'm gonna consider us friends now. I'm glad we had this talk.
I have a friend.
Good talking to you. And I pat his shoulder and then go around towards the table with the rest. Options.
Okay. There is like it's basically like a coin slot, essentially. So it looks like that you can just slide your coin like through it, and it'll
Give you a card.
give you a card, essentially. Yeah.
Awesome. I will then go back up and get everyone else and tell them what I've learned.
So you met
Follow
a
me back down.
philosophy major.
As we're going back down together, though, I point out my buddy at the bar there, and
He hasn't moved at all.
he hasn't
Like,
moved at all. With
same
the
as
warning,
Just
like,
staring off too.
real rough conversation. Don't recommend.
He says he sounds like they sound like quite the interesting person. I
Low talker, let me tell you.
They can sometimes be the wisest of us as they take their time.
I make a history check to see would Tommy know what a dead thing might be like that, because it's obviously it's a jawbone. It's dead. It's not like it said.
Yes.
It's not his body.
Yes.
I actually got a 17.
You think there's some you get like for not being a like a big magic user, you get vibes of like some sort of necromancy going on there.
Oh my god, you talk to a fucking lich, dude.
Ew. What's that mean?
That's like normally like in normal campaigns that like they write for you and then for people to like beginners use. That's like the ending bad guy.
The BBEG.
He's my buddy. We're cool. Me and Dane.
Dane rhymes with Bane.
It does. Hopefully he doesn't try to kill us later.
I kind of want the philosophy major on our side. Do you think we could persuade him to be with us?
I doubt it. Something tells me.
Seems pretty deep in cult's life. I lied my ass off about myself, so.
Well,
Okay.
Anyway, we'll
So
discuss him later. Let's go get to the room.
yep. So you have a key card now, and you're able to swipe it on this little panel by the door, and the door slides open, and you guys make your way. Sorry, my nose is stuffy. You make your way down the hallway, and your key card actually like is red as you walk down down the hall. It's got like a little symbol on it, and then it turns green when you reach door number 14, and you are able to enter. And it's a really basic cabin. Like there's 4 bunks and like a dresser, and like there appears to be like a small bathroom off to the side, but it's very plain, all dark wood, black coverings, you know the deal. The works.
just gonna chill, I guess.
Somebody else decide what we do now.
Ferdy should go in a corner.
Oh yeah, put the coat down.
Oh yeah, no, Ferdy immediately like shuts
His
himself
arms
in
are
the
probably
back
so
room
tired.
and comes back to visible because it's been about an hour probably. He's got Eustace to go under one arm. It's like, okay, we did it, guys. We did great.
Yeah, we're in here. I don't have to do that dumb voice anymore.
What the? Oh, yeah, that was actually really impressive.
Thank you. You know, sometimes you gotta just practice. It's important to have a deep cultist voice when getting on cultist boats.
That makes sense. There's a type, that's for sure.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna go lay down.
Okay, so did we get a rest technically between?
You did not. Did I give you one? I don't recall. You guys can have one now, though. I mean, you can start to have one.
A little one.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna make an intelligence, or would it be a wisdom check to see if one of us has to stay up to keep watch? Now that it's only because you're saying it like that, but I'll do an would it be intelligence or wisdom?
Wisdom probably would be like thinking you might need to set up a guard, watch post.
I only got a 10, so probably not. Let's all get to bed.
I'm already sleeping.
Let's all cuddle in a bed.
Okay.
I took my collar off, too.
Mechanics-wise, y'all can give yourselves a full long rest. I'm gonna be generous.
Aw.
But probably about 5 hours into your journey, you notice slowly as you're going, like it seems to be pretty easy. You know, the waves are a little rough, but nothing that you guys have not like experienced before throughout your lives. Ferdy is a little uncomfortable, having literally lived in the mountains to the entirety of his life and never been on a boat ever in his whole life. I should have him roll a con save. Okay, he saved. He doesn't vomit, but it comes close a couple of times. Eustace is just like sitting there and he's just like petting him on the head and he's like, he's okay, we're not gonna vomit. And Ayun is like fascinated. You guys have like a little porthole and she's like looking out the window and you guys can actually see like some like fins. You see some dolphin-like creatures jumping next to the ship occasionally. It looks relatively peaceful. But as you guys continue, the snow gets... Did I just say fucking snow?
You did.
You did say snow.
The waves, I swear to God, I know words. I promise. I do know them.
See, it's hard because sometimes I'm like, she's giving something away that she's supposed to be hiding. Or she's like...
It's literally just, I have a brain that sometimes says the wrong word.
Read into it.
And I can't predict when it's gonna happen. I try. So, the waves.
The snow, yep.
the waves start to get worse. The boat starts rocking a little bit more. When you first took off, you guys probably noticed that the outside of the boat didn't look too great, but based on the inside, you can probably guess that it's pretty well fortified. They just kind of do that as like a disguise technique. And so it doesn't seem to be like falling apart, but it's definitely creaking more than before, and it's a lot bumpier than before. Everybody give me Constitution savings.
4.
You vomit immediately.
Yes.
Nah.
21.
Oh yeah, Roki, you're solid. You got the stomach of iron.
Few legs.
I also got a 21.
And yeah, Tommy and Roki, you're just kind of looking around as like Blizzard and Ferdy are just fully losing it.
Boys
And
are gross.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
just
we
kind
are.
of look at you and is like, are they? Do we need? Should we do? You guys are so fragile. I don't know what to do.
I think we should just watch them throw up.
Just watch. This seems like uncomfortable for them. Is this not something we should try and address?
I'll be fine.
I mean, do you know how to
I'm not a doctor, he's probably.
Actually, Ayun, as you say, like, do you know how to do it? She's like, I might be able to do a little something, and she like comes up and just kind of like lightly like pats your head, and you feel this heat from your ears all the way down to your toes, and you actually do feel a little less seasick.
Oh.
She's a witch.
I love all this. Thank you.
She's a witch, says the person who burns people with magical fire and freezes them with magical ice.
Yeah.
I mean, Roki did not say she was not also a witch.
That's true.
Touche.
She's just, saying this one's a witch. Okay. So the waters are getting worse and worse as you guys continue, and actually you start seeing like it seems like the way the water is moving around the ship is not like through your porthole. It does not seem quite natural. Seems to be kind of moving against how it should, I guess. Words.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like a peephole out the door?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Can I look out that, and then like if there's any passerbyers, do they look worried?
Yeah. So you peek out in the hallway, and you definitely see some passengers lounging, but you see some of like the like grunt workers is the word I'm gonna use to refer to them, like the bulkier ones, like speed walking down the hallway. So it seems like there is a bit of a commotion.
Should we stay here and just pretend we're also passengers and be like, we should get our convenience fee back, or should we try to help them?
They're professionals.
I'd like some money. I mean,
Yeah, would they pay us? I don't know.
can we pretend that we paid for this and get money back? Oh, we did pay for it. I'm gonna pretend I paid for it and get money back.
You'll have to do the deception to be like, what's going on? I paid a good fee to... Actually, I wonder...
I want a refund.
I'll open the door wider and look out and go, what's all this problems? I can't even get any sleep.
And as you say this, you kind of like catch the eye of, or the ear of one of the people running down the hall. It's like a human male, relatively like built, and he just kind of turns to you and is like, hold on. Sorry, I lost my train of thought.
I was like,
Oh, this was another one of those pause moments.
I'm like, he died in front of me.
Oh,
Wow.
I just had a brain fart and forgot
Oh.
immediately exactly everything I was gonna say.
No, it's okay.
he's
It was
like,
just.
It's just funny.
he's like, we're reaching the straits. You know how it gets out here.
Yes.
And then he just keeps walking really fast.
The straits, and then I shut the door like I'm in some, like Disney show. The straits, and I slam the door. I'm like, okay, well, this is normal, I guess.
So,
And as you say this, your porthole actually like kind of cracks.
Okay.
don't love this. I guess, should we go on deck?
Stop moving. I'll go on deck. I don't know. I do not know if
I'm sitting down here.
Blizzard.
Blizzard should not.
Blizzard,
Alright,
you
I'll go
stay
with
with
Tommy.
Okay.
So Tommy and Roki, you join actually a couple other cultists robed in similar clothing to you guys, making their way up top, and they're kind of like grumbling and they're like, "Oh, damn, again, this with this, blah 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 blah." And you guys make your way up to the deck, and at the deck, you notice that the first thing that hits you is that the sky is beautifully blue. There is not a cloud in the sky. Second thing that hits you, you gaze over the edge of the ship, and literally like 20, 30 feet in front of you and 20, 30, or not 20, 30, 200 or 300 like feet all the way around you, nothing. The waves are normal. It appears to be concentrated at the front end of the ship. There is this giant water wall, essentially, that's like coming down, and there are tendrils of it like sweeping around and knocking sailors around and whacking sails and just causing a general disruption and like rocking the ship back and forth as it tries to move forward but is unable to fully move easily.
Huh. Do I see that
And
one
then-
guy that said it was just the straits up there?
Yeah, no, he's like right up there. He just got smacked in the face with with like essentially a water tendril, and he's like spluttering and like grabbing some rigging and tying it back down.
I go, just the straits, eh?
He just kind of turns to you and glares and like keeps tying. And then you guys see some webbed hands like claw their way up the side of the ship, and like you see these like fish-like humanoid creatures climb onto the ship. So if y'all want to roll initiative,
Can I? I'll do it. I'll do it on my turn. It'll probably be like for you.
9.
8. Can't count.
okay. Hold on, I gotta roll a few things. Shoot, what book were these in? I forgot about this one, and I didn't make an Excel sheet ahead of time because I'm on top of things.
Very nice, very nice.
Yep. Actually, I should lie and say I'm very much on top of things, and I 100% have everything prepared at all times.
Yeah, and your computer just lost it.
Exactly. It deleted it. It's all my computer's fault.
It's all your computer's fault, and I have an R2D2.
It was Peso. Peso did it. He walks across my computer constantly. He's to blame.
Naughty.
Darn peso.
He's doing it right now.
Oh,
Look at him.
he's deleting more.
There's his butt. There's his little butt.
Oh no! All of campaign 6 is gone.
Ah, shit.
No.
Oh, thank you, Peso. If you fall into that axolotl tank again, I'm disowning you.
That was the
Again,
fastest cat.
as he scratched your
my
reptile.
poor little. I don't know what they're considered because they aren't really amphibians.
Aren't they?
Yeah.
They're not really fish either because they have legs. So I don't know.
Breaking all the rules.
Yeah. Okay, sorry about that. I got my shit together now. You guys
They're
ready
amphibians.
for this?
Noted.
So first up is in fact the cultists, and you guys see. I'm just gonna I'm not gonna like give details of what they're doing because I feel like that's boring. So basically, you see a number of them running around. You see the captain is at the helm of the ship, kind of steering. They actually also have their hand out, and there's some sort of like dark magical tendrils coming out of their hand towards this giant watery creature. And like wrapping around it and pulling tight. But then it kind of gets pushed away, and then you see some of like the other initiates clothes, like you guys, kind of like throwing, fire bolts and whatever else they've got at this thing. And a couple of them are like trying to knock these like sea creatures off and tie rigging. And the water creature is going to hold on. If everybody can give me a strength saving throw.
Nat 20.
3.
So Roki, you're gonna take 16 damage, and
Oh my God.
Tommy, you're gonna take 8 as a literal wall of water like slams across the top of the ship and slams into you as you make your way up to the top. And Roki, you are actually knocked prone.
I'm not
We'll
what?
You're knocked prone on your ass. You're on your ass. You're gonna have to stay back up. If you bite that sketchbook, sir, no. Go over there. So it is, in fact, your turn now, Roki.
Awesome.
So you have like 2 of these fish-like creatures kind of climbing up the walls next to you. They've got like their fingers on the edge of the ledge and are like crawling forward, and then this giant watery.
Okay, I am going to stand back up, firstly.
Okay.
Am I able to use Hellish Rebuke as a reaction?
Oh, fuck yes.
Great, I want to hellishly rebuke these fuck.
Okay. That's a dex save, I think, on my part.
Yep.
That is a 14.
Dex is 16, so.
Okay, give me your damage.
Damage is 16.
Okay. So basically how I think I'm gonna describe this as the water like slams into you and knocks you prone, you literally like heat up in rage, and it like evaporates chunks of the water from around you. So like all of the water that landed around you too, you're like completely dry as you stand back up. Then do you have an action and bonus action and stuff?
Yes, I have in my one. I only use one reaction at a time. I want to do a shield too.
You can only use one reaction per turn.
I don't have bonus action. Okay. For my regular action, I'm going to do Icing's Death's Cross.
Okay.
Which goes out of the cone.
Okay. Is that another dex save?
It is a 16.
And then how big of a cone?
15 feet.
Okay, are you trying to get part of this water creature and these like fishy guys, or are you trying like what are you?
Yes,
What are you?
like whatever's in front of me.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna say you can get one fishy guy and one of the water creature. Oh, on a roll. That is a 16 and a. Oh wait, no, sorry, a 13. I looked at the wrong stat block, and a 3.
Both get some icing. The damage is 15.
Okay. The sea creature recoils as this like ice takes hold of his feet and they like scramble backwards, and then literal like you freeze a chunk of the water and it just like drops into the ocean and starts melting. Okay, is that it for your turn, Miss Roki?
That's it.
Okay,
Thanks.
Tommy, that's you. Tommy, Kobe.
Kobe's frozen.
Oh no!
Kobe's frozen.
I didn't even notice. Shit.
Well,
I'm talking.
oh, there you are.
You're
You're
talking?
back.
Oh wait, there you are. We got you. You're back.
I said a whole story.
Oh
Well, I guess you
no!
can skip my turn. No, I'm kidding. I was gonna say the first thing I do is I put the ring to my face and go, Blizzard, get up here.
Smart.
Blizzard, Blizzard, Blizzard. Throw up here. You might save us by doing that.
I shall
Vomit into the water creature.
Yes,
please.
please.
Crawl up.
Please. And maybe bring, don't bring Ferdy and Iu. Because that might give them away if they do something super magic.
That's probably smart.
And then I will use, I'll just attack the water guys that are getting up there.
Okay.
Because that's all I'm good at.
Are you going for the one that whose feet got froze, or the fresh one?
I'll go for the frozen feet guy.
Okay.
21 to hit.
Yep. Mhm.
And here, I'll just roll both of my attacks. And 16.
Yep. Both hit.
Okay, so we'll do... Seven damage.
Okay.
And then I will for my bonus action, I'll just like activate my tattoo.
Okay. Sounds good. And then the creature you just hit is gonna turn right back around and try and stab you. Hold on. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Okay. So with these like poison quills, it like reaches out and then shoves its arm towards you, and it like shoots out a little bit and hits you, and you take. You take max damage. You take 6 poison damage, and give me a con save.
That's not too bad. I can do 6. By the way, I'm just cutting my dog's hair only because I need my hands to be doing something, and if I sit here playing with the dice, then it's gonna sound really annoying.
Nope, I totally get
I
it.
promise I'm
totally
paying attention. I got a 2. Plus 2 is 4.
So you're poisoned. So you know that means disadvantage on attacks and saving throws for the next minute.
Womp womp.
Womp up, indeed. And the other one is going to attempt to hit you, Roki. Does a nat 20 hit?
No, actually, that normally misses.
Yeah, does it, huh? And they're going to reach out with their tentacle and whack at you for, again, max damage. I guess I need to get dice if I don't want to kill you. You take 8 bludgeoning damage, and you are now grappled as this tentacle kind of like wraps around your arms. You are held still. That's Roki. And that goes back to our cultists, and you see they take down a couple more sea spawn. The water elemental.
Sea spawn. Sorry.
Yeah, it's just easier than saying fishy people. They're sea spawn. And the captain seems to be making headway at holding this giant, essentially water creature together. It seems like they're with their magic, they're able to lob off another chunk and then kind of wrap the rest. But it's not quite fully wrapped up and quite yet. So that goes to you, Roki. You are grappled, so you can do some things, but there might be some things you can't do. Just let me know what you want to try.
I use another reaction.
This round, yeah.
I want to do my shield.
Of course. Actually, oh wait, yeah, it wouldn't have worked. Yep, you can do your
It helps me until the start of my next turn.
Yep, you're good.
And I'm supposed to have that one other shield, which I don't know how to like.
I think was that an action or a bonus action? I think it was an action to activate and a bonus action to move it, or something like that.
It's an animated shield that's supposed to do itself, right?
Yes.
Oh, yes, I can speak its command word as a bonus action because I think.
Oh, it is a bonus action.
Oh, I did not realize that.
That's all good. It wouldn't have saved you from the last hit, so.
Now I know. So I want to do that one as well. Maybe.
You having fun there, Davis?
Yeah.
How many dice have you got in your mouth right
That was 4. 4 d8s.
Pretty solid.
Let's see how many d20s.
And I want to do a fireball.
How many d20s can you get in your mouth? Oh, okay. Okay. That's another dex save?
Yeah.
Let's see how dexterous this water is. That is a 10. So,
It's a
not, in fact, very dexterous. So, roll that fireball damage.
25.
Well,
It was 8.
Hey, so, your fireball... Oh, fuck, I fucked up. Hold on. You... While being grappled by the sea spawn, you are somehow able to maneuver your fingers enough to get this spell to go off and like whisper your incantations, and you just like circle out like this, and it just flies out of your fingers. And hold on, I gotta roll some saves because there's more than just the water elemental in front of you, 100%. Some of these cultists might be.
Hey,
Okay.
I mean, it's easier later for us, right?
Yep. So you
Each
fully,
creature in a 20-foot
like,
radius sphere.
Yeah. So you fully fry 3 cultists. Like they just like go up in flames and like jump ship.
Whoops.
And one is just like a corpse, 100% just laying on the ground in front of you. But nobody seems to be judging you though, because you took a big chunk out of that water creature, and it is like it like evaporated in steam, and it is yes. As it actually is going to slam towards y'all. Does a hold on, I gotta see. An 11 probably does not hit Tommy.
No.
But I'm assuming a 19 hits Roki. You have shield.
Shield work.
Your animated shield should just be there. I think it gives you a plus. Did I say +1 or +2? I don't recall. I think it gives you a +2. And then your shield is a reaction, so that's 5. So what's your base?
My base is 12.
So 5 plus 2, 7, 8,
19.
9, 10. So that's... Is that 19 exactly, or is that 20?
19, because it's 12 plus 7.
Yeah. And I just, what did I say? I rolled a 19 or 18?
Yeah, 19.
Yeah. So it does in fact still hit.
Pretty good
Or
AC for a spellcaster, though. Dang.
yeah. Especially for not having mage armor either.
You always get hit.
Ooh, I keep rolling max damage, mother. That is 21 damage.
That might kill me. That kills me.
Hey, so Roki is unconscious on the deck. Tommy, it's your turn.
So the good news is you're not dead. Yeah.
Yeah, you're just unconscious.
Okay.
But the water has... You've pissed off the water, and it slammed the shit out of you.
I'm gonna... I have one greater potion of healing. Greater healing or something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go shove that in Roki's mouth.
Okay.
What is that? 4d4 plus 4?
Yeah, I believe so. Because
the
your
first
regular is
one's 2d4.
2d4, yeah.
So you get... Gotta hate counting d4s. You get 16 healing back.
You're alive! You gasp! Take in some air, cough out some water. There's a little fish that pops out of your mouth, too.
Gross.
It's pretty nasty.
And then... Is there anything else I can do? I'm gonna do... Oh, Willow, your breath
Still
stinks.
a sea spawn next to you. If you want to try and smack it.
I'm gonna use stillness... Oh wait, that's only for charmed and frightened. Never mind. Actually, can I get poisoned?
You might have resistance?
No, not yet. Never mind. That's later. Okay, I'll try to hit it with
If you are
a disadvantage, so got a 16 and a 6, so 10.
Almost.
Okay.
Really flipping close.
Alright,
You
I'll
kind of
use
just
my-
like graze off of it. Carapace.
Okay. I hate that word. I'm gonna use flurry of blows then and see if I can hit this time. No, that was a 3. No, fuck it. At disadvantage, I rolled 2 3s. So
Oh.
I
Okay.
go, Wizard, where are you?
And just as you say that, Blizzard, you can roll initiative.
12.
Alright. The cultists go through their thing. They actually take out both the sea spawn, so it looks like it's just the water creature in front of you, and the captain is almost got it under control. It seems like they're pretty close to being weak enough for them to fully shove it back into the water. That is Blizzard, actually.
Oh. Is there anything on the ground that weighs 10 pounds or less?
There is a literal cannonball.
I will catapult a
Pile of
cannonball.
Okay, so you load a cannonball into your magical catapult. What does your magical catapult look like? Well, is it like,
So-
is it trebuchet-esque? Is it like...
It's
yeah,
not.
describe-
It's not like a trebuchet. It's like a. It's like, you know, your legitimate catapult where it's got like the bend back spring,
Inferior.
obviously it's tiny, because
yep.
it can only lift about 10 pounds. So
Right.
it's just this tiny little thing with like cute little wheels, and it kind of just glows a faint green, and then when it fires, it just goes "Photoop!" And then it just magically launches something. Because the movement of the catapult actually does nothing because it's pure magic that flows it, but it just makes it look like it is.
Right, exactly. It's for the aesthetic,
Yep.
which is really, truly the most important part about being an artificer is for the aesthetic.
Exactly. Give me a
That's
dex
the
save.
only reason to do it.
Or dex check. I don't know what it is.
That is a 16. The water rolled well.
Listen, you've done catapult like 4 times now, and you haven't hit once. I'm just gonna put this out here.
As a
You
bonus
didn't
action.
hit last time, right?
As a bonus action, I cast Magic Stone.
I hate you so much. You find some miniature cannonballs to cast magic stone on.
Yeah, like the ones that you
slay
take out
me.
the sails with.
Yep, you slay me. Roki! Oh, sorry. You're back to being conscious.
Yay! Does anyone else have damage? Or just me?
I was just thrown
Everybody
up.
else is legitimately mostly okay. I think Tommy took a little bit of damage, but
I'm okay.
I was gonna do
I think you technically died next to me, so I got health because you died.
yeah.
So you're okay.
Okay, well, then I'm just gonna cure my own wounds.
Do it. How do you cure your own wound?
Yeah, 22 bad.
Oh.
It's my staff of healing, so I just pull it out of my pack because it's always there, handy dandy staff, and I touch it to my toe, which was hurting.
I see.
My
It's
toe.
always important to address those toe wounds. They are, in fact, the most dangerous.
80 fits, so that my boobs don't hurt.
Exactly.
I just felt real good right after that. Shot through my whole body, like electricity, but like good kind, electrolyte.
Okay. If everybody can give me a strength saving throw.
18.
On
Sorry, I hit the
Roki,
wrong.
what is with your
15.
dice today?
I have no strength. I have a -1 for strength.
Oh no.
Also, you got a 2.
I got 2.
So Roki and Tommy both take 14 damage. Wait.
Goodness,
Yeah.
The 15?
14 damage. Yeah, even the 15 was just below, and then Blizzard
Hey,
did 7.
Beacon. Stop.
As another wave crashes over, but it does seem like these waves are getting weaker. It is not quite as severe.
Tell
You're
you what,
okay.
I'm burning this wave to death.
I don't.
And as you say this, the cultists, they manage to kind of get
You're
organized,
okay.
and you see a good group of them go to the front, and all of them are like casting firebolt at the same time as the captain does some things with their hands and like throws out these dark tendrils, and they wrap around the water elemental and then like squeeze, and then you just hear. I can't do that popping noise.
They help now. How cool.
And it just like pops and disappears.
The whole wave.
Yeah, the whole elemental is gone now.
That was not satisfying. I put in the legwork I wanted to kill.
And
Do you say that out loud?
Yes.
Roki?
I said
I
that.
was talking to Roki, and I'm like, you died.
Exactly. Need my revenge.
Okay.
as you say this, a couple of the crewmates around you are like gathering up the charred body that's in front of you and like look really
Just kind of step to the
uncomfortable.
side.
And you're just like, yeah.
Quick clean up there, guys. You can take care of this, that'd be great.
And actually the captain himself comes down, and it's this this like drow, or not drow, high, did I say high? Wood elf, mother flipping poop nuggets.
A dry wood elf.
Nope. They're very wet because they got hit by water.
Got it.
A dripping wet wood elf with like
Nice.
darker skin and dark hair comes up and is like, Good job, actually. You know, despite the casualties, it was quite nice to work with you. You did a good job hitting that elemental and taking a good chunk of it out, making it so that I could
Cultist, am I
do my
right?
job. You are a prime addition to this cult. With your help, I see you moving us forward.
Yeah.
And then they just kind of like nod to you and move on, and are like walking around checking out the ship. Oh yeah, and they like take your hand and firmly shake it and are like, "It is a pleasure. I hope we get to work again soon."
Me as well.
Yeah, so elemental's done. It seems like smooth sailing. You guys kind of see the island in the distance. So you guys are able to take I'm still gonna give you your long rest, so take that. Cause I don't want not gonna lie, I don't want you going into this next fight without your spells or HP, cause you might die.
Don't worry, I still had all my spells.
I'm I need my
Except for
spell
one.
back.
That missed.
Yes.
I look at Blizzard and I say the same thing I say to Roki. I was like, she died.
It wasn't me?
But it's fine, you fixed me.
It wasn't you, but like, she went down.
What?
And I wasn't really doing shit up here, so.
Yeah, I didn't do anything either, so I mean, good times.
It truly was just wrong.
Yeah.
And also, I've only killed my siblings now, so...
It's true.
No, your favorite
And you've
part.
dodged all of my attacks.
No, you've dodged all the catapults.
All of my attacks.
Rude. Rude.
If you would use something other than catapult, you might actually hit.
But it's a good spell!
It's fun, I'll give you that. It's fun.
It's 4d8 of damage!
Only if you hit, though.
how do you guys spend the rest of your, like, 2-hour journey? Well, I think 3.
Passed out in the
Sleeping.
cabin.
Okay, so yeah, you guys fucking go down and you're just wiped. And you are passed out and and you don't wake up until you feel like the lurch of the ship coming to a halt, and you hear like rustling outside your doors as people are making their way off the ship.
Are we pausing here now that it's 10?
It's up to you guys. We can keep going for a little bit if you want, or do you want to pause it here and start next time as you guys step
Well,
up?
it's natural spot. I don't know what else happened, so I don't know if it makes more sense.
I mean, it's up to you guys. We can go a little bit longer, or we can pause here.
I'm good with whatever.
Same.
Y'all are so helpful.
You're welcome.
I have no time constraint, let's put it that way. Do you have to get to bed?
I'm tired. My brain shuts off.
Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
So we
So
can fight the cultists next time
Yes,
and all in one
so-
thing.
Yes.
I am just gonna describe you guys exiting the ship,
Okay.
and that's where we'll end. You guys make your way up to the top deck of the ship. In front of you is this sprawling island. It actually doesn't seem to be like way too big. Like you can see the ends of it, like looking left and right. You guys are kind of like right in the middle at this like small dock, and you see quite a few cultists with you guys making their way off the ship. And in front of you is like a group of woods, and through that woods you can see this just giant, think like Mayan-like temple. So it's not like pyramid, it's like squares on squares on squares.
Okay.
And you just see kind of like the tip of it out of this forest in front of you, and you see vultures kind of circling around as you from the ship and make your way onto the island
Does
Oh.
Eustace...
Bruchar.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, did you guys make Ferdy and Eustace invisible again, I assume?
Visible again. Yep. Hold up.
Yeah, I assumed that was the case.
Yeah.
Is
And
he
you guys just
bleeding
hear
more?
you just hear from Eustace next to you guys as you stare out at the island full of cultists that you
Oh, God.
are going to address next time. So tune in next week for TPK.
Yeah, TPK the series, episode 1.
What does that stand for?
And total party kill, like I murder you all.
Oh,
Yeah, what does that mean? No one
cool.
tell her. Let's all keep applauding.
It's the
Yeah.
first and last episode of the TPK series.
Noted.
Wink, wink.
Nudge,
I'll try
nudge.
not to kill you.
I'll try not to die.
Yeah. Everybody will be trying all around.
This is where your firebolt is gonna come in, or your fireball will come in handy.